I'm out the sticks now. I was in the sticks a little earlier. I ended that live and he deleted it. Start a new live. Hopefully, I get better reception now. I'm in the city, kinda in the city. Is marriage worth the headache and the heartbreak nowadays? Yeah, I was in the sticks, man. I'm assuming they did that because I was in the sticks. So I came back once I got out of the sticks and back like around the city or whatever. I'm back around the city. So yeah, I wanted to continue where I left off at. It was based around Papoose and Remy Ma, but I was just wondering, like, is nowadays is marriage even worth the headache and the heartbreak? If you look around nowadays, people in your community, people you see on television, they get married, they act like everything is happily ever after, and then out of nowhere, they hate each other. Is it worth the headache and the heartbreak? We use a Papoose and Remy Ma as an example. Pap always showed symptoms and signs of happy wife, happy life. He always shows symptoms of and signs of trying to be the best father he can be to his child, trying to be the best husband. At least, especially when the camera's on. You'll never know what's going on when the camera's off. But as far as a track record of when the camera's on, he always try to put his best foot forward. That's a hard one. It make it hard. Make it seem like, man, if I find a woman and I'm vibing real good to her, I think we ought to just remain what we are. Take trips, live with each other, and just because it's really a piece of paper and courts get involved, and especially if you're a celebrity, man, and it can get real messy. It can get real messy and real like childish and real petty and real bitter. Like, and can't nobody tell me Remy Ma ain't being petty and being bitter. Can't nobody tell me that. That man moved on with his life with another woman, smiling the same way he was smiling when he was with you. Because when the man was with you, the man was deeply in love with you. Anytime a man put up with the fact he caught you in the bed with a woman that you was in prison with, allegedly having a sexual intercourse or whatever, while your child in the fucking bed, that's the part I feel like was bullshit. I don't want to believe. I know Remy Moss a hood chick, but I don't want to believe she that trifling to where she'll get active with a woman while her baby in the bed sleep. I don't want to believe that part about Remy. I don't want to say Remy that fucked up as a person. Do I believe Remy goddamn arrogant? Do I believe she could be, controlling, narcissist or whatever? Yeah, I believe she could. Especially if she's dealing with a nigga who financially have less than her. Do I believe Remy act that type of way if she had like a ball player that's like a bossed up like ball player or an executive that's bossed up that's a alpha? No, I don't think she will. I think it'll still be friction here and there, but she probably don't want those type of dudes because she can't be who she is. She can't control the situation. Now, if she like this, if she did that to Pap, this is another thing. This is another thing I want to say before I it's on my mind. Easy to block, Captain. I'm pretty sure your parents told you the same saying, or you don't heard this saying. The same way how you get them is the same way how you lose them. Don't think that just because you rolling around in the bed with this woman and y'all doing X, Y, and Z, that this could be some happily ever after shit. Chances are it's not gonna be. Now, if it is, it is. I don't give a fuck. But Usually, when you're dealing with a married woman that's sneaking around with you, not like waiting until she got an actual divorce and then got with you, start laying with you, sneaking around with you while her husband still, they got turmoil, but her husband still live under the same roof as her. You have a woman that'll do some shit like that, don't you dare think that she won't do your battle rapping ass the same way. You just a battle rapper, bro. She did this to a. I wouldn't say Papoose is a A-list rapper. He a Jay-Z or Busta Rhymes or nothing. T.I. He ain't none. 50 Cent, he ain't none of that. He just as good as them, but he didn't have that kind of career. But she did that to a dude who have a career, who had like some stuff going on. So what make you think she won't do that to a fucking battle rapper? Yeah, I believe Pap. And like I say, she never wanted to be with that man. This was a situation where he hollering at her before, probably a year or so before she went to jail. And when she went to jail, he kept his love strong with her. Was Papoose fucking women out here while Remy was in jail? Who knows? Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm not saying, hey, I mean, you in jail, man. What, 7 years in jail? You think I ain't gonna expect not to goddamn get a pussy ate or get fucked? One night stand somewhere on some kind of fake girls trip somewhere with a complete stranger? Yeah, come on, man. What you expect? What you expect? But if that man didn't cheat on you while you was in jail, I ain't hear no stories about him laying up with somebody. But if that man didn't cheat on you while you was in jail and you to get out of jail and do it, man, Sam, my phone about to go hot. You know how them iPhones go hot. So I just took it off the little thing. If a man doing 7, 8 years in jail in prison, and he got a girl out here and his old lady fucked around and got fucked, a nigga really can't even be mad, man. For real, for real. You really can't even be mad. You may be heartbroken a little bit, chip away at your armor a little bit, but man, what you expect? What you expect? But I mean, I didn't never hear anything about Pap. Pap wasn't ever spotted. No woman ever came forward and said, "Hey, we had relations while Remy was in jail." So I'm gonna take it for what it is, saying that the man didn't um, cheat around on you. But if that woman did that to Papoose, easy don't you think goddamn she won't do that shit to you? Don't think goddamn you know what I'm saying? That shit trifling. It ain't worth the headache. It's not worth the headache if you ask me. Marriage nowadays ain't even worth the headache. When you got men getting divorced from women that they held down while they was in prison, no, it ain't worth the headache. It ain't worth the heartbreak. You damn near gotta just find you a woman that you cool with, and y'all just goddamn kick it like y'all married. You know what I mean? Y'all loyal to each other. You know what I mean? At least, and even though that I heard as well, because if you could be in a relationship with a woman for years, and if she cheat on you or infidelity, you cheat on her, or she break up with you, or you break up with her, it could still be some kind of heartbreak going on with that situation, just like marriage. Only difference is y'all ain't got to worry about splitting this and splitting that. You got to sell the house, we got to sell the cars, we got to divide all this stuff. You ain't really got to do all that as far as you have to do it with marriage. You know, Remy crying about some jewelry. She talking about go get my jewelry. You pawn my jewelry, pawn Poos. Shit, if I was Papoose, goddamn if it would have been me and you did the things that he accusing you as, girl, you better be lucky you got any goddamn jewelry around that goddamn house. Especially if I know I'm finna skedaddle out of this house. You know what I'm saying, man? You claim this house in your name. I need to get out this house. Man, I would took all your goddamn jewelry. Hey, you talking about? I'm from 445 Cleveland Avenue. Hey, you talking about? I would have took all that shit and at least held it for leverage. Like, goddamn, I ain't sold none of it. I got all your jewelry. I'm gonna hold this shit until goddamn this shit clear, this court shit with this divorce. Make sure, both parties agreed on what we agreed on, and that's gonna be motherfucking that. Because if you play any goddamn games, I'm gonna sell all this shit. I'm gonna sell all this. I'm gonna use this shit as a down payment on me a house. So what about the cheating? Which cheating? Remy Ma cheating? Or are you talking about Papoose cheating? All that shit gone, bro. I'm a motherfucker. I'm from Cleveland Avenue, bro. I'm from the hood, bro. I'm from 445 Cleveland Avenue, old building. I'm from old block, nigga. I'm from old building. Goddamn. We had letters on our buildings. I'm from old building, nigga. 445, nigga. Your ass would have went, crept out with easy to block captain and came back. All your motherfucker. Give me that shit. All them expensive purses. Give me that shit. I would have put all that shit in them. Nah, nah, nah. You ain't finna break my heart. Make me feel like I waste my time. Make me feel like the donkey of the fucking century. I'm leaving this big pretty house, divorcing you, and you finna keep all the nigga. Nigga, you crazy here. It's go time. It's go time. XXX don't have nothing to do with this topic. Did I like XXX when he was alive? Yeah, I felt like the little fella was a cool, interesting fella. He was different. He was very different than the closest person to like a XXX. Unfortunately, he's not living no more. He's a Juice World. But other than that, I felt like he was a cool young man. He hurt me when he died. My damn daughters, both of my daughters was extremely sad. I'm taking everything. I'm being honest with you. She trying to style on this man about goddamn going to a pawn shop. You better be glad Papoose don't think like me. I would have took all that goddamn jewelry, every goddamn earring, every bracelet, every ankle bracelet, every ring, and I would have got it even pet. I probably would have made goddamn Clarissa goddamn take some pictures with this shit on. Yeah, style. What you gonna run up on her? What you gonna run up on? You gonna run up on her because you were wearing your jewelry? What you gonna do? You gonna beat her ass? Man, I would have goddamn took all that shit. I would have took all that jewelry. You sitting here talking like you finna fuck. First of all, you finna fuck your goddamn prison bitch you been fucking while you was in prison. You finna have sex with her while my child in bed. I goddamn forgave you for that. You start fucking with this damn battle rap nigga. I forgave you kind of sort of for that. Went to therapy. We went to therapy and all this behind this, trying to save our marriage. And you still fucking with the lame? Oh no, man. I finna clean house. Your ass finna goddamn go somewhere. All right, babe, I finna goddamn go on this goddamn. I'll be back in a few days. All right, okay, babe, I love you. All right, you would have came back. All that shit would have been gone. Welcome to goddamn Zone 3, South Side Atlanta. I would have took all that shit. Play with it. Play with it. You run around here sucking dick, getting your back blown out, and goddamn cheating and goddamn win. You know what I mean? And you think, nigga, please give me this shit. I'm going at least hold it. All that jewelry. I'll make your ass have to buy some more jewelry. I'll hold all that shit. I'll get all that. Nah, I would put that shit in a safe deposit box somewhere, and I would have waited till the course was over. Your Honor, he has all my jewelry. Yes, Your Honor, I do have her jewelry. It was just for a security thing. We're married. We're married. What's hers is mine. What's mine is hers. So I saw the jewelry, so I got it, and I put it in the safe deposit box. I haven't sold none of it, Your Honor. I just want to make sure this runs smoothly. Because if this don't run smoothly, I'm going to sell all that shit, Your Honor. Lock me up. Dead ass serious. Dead ass serious, boy. She lucky talking about that jewelry. Nigga. Why, if it's that important, why you won't just go to that pawn shop and go get it? Talking about, yeah, go get my jewelry. Now, you the rich one, right? You the rich one, right? You the millionaire, right? Go get it your goddamn self. Have a better man than me. Yeah, better. Only jewelry would have been in that house. The jewelry of my daughter. We bought for our daughter. Her little bracelet, her little necklace, her little earrings. That's the only thing that would have been in that house. I would have took all that shit. I would have took all your bags. All your $5,000, $10,000, $7,000, $15,000, $20,000 bags. I would have took every last one of them motherfuckers. You got me all the way fucked. You want to get grimy? I'm gonna show you how to get grimy. I'm gonna get all that shit. Go on the blogs and talk about that. Everybody in the comment section. What about the jury, Papoose? Did you or did you not say? Why y'all care about the jury? I was saying, yeah, I got it. What you gonna do about it? Nigga, what's mine is hers, what's hers is mine. We still married. Yeah, I got it. And he said he only beat him up because he shook his hand. Yeah, he shook his hand, then fucked this girl, fucked his wife. No disrespectful ass nigga, man. Like I say, Remy Mata, she looking good. She looking way better than she was back in the goddamn terror squad days before the jail. So rather she done got some body work done to her body or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She keep herself styling, keep herself flashy. So she kind of like started looking better as she aged. So she looking real good. It ain't like she was just some drop dead bad motherfucker back before she went to jail. Remy wasn't all that. It's a hood booger signed to a goddamn record label making some music. She wasn't goddamn no Lil Kim in her prime, no Trina in her prime, no Eve. She wasn't all we wasn't look. Come on, Pookie, you around my age. We wasn't looking at Remy like that. We looking at the Foxy Browns, Lil Kim, Jackie O, Trina. You know what I'm saying? We were looking at Charlie Baltimore. We were looking at all them motherfuckers. Motherfucker wasn't really looking at Rim like, damn, man, that motherfucker beautiful as fuck, fine as fuck. She was hard as a motherfucker back in them days. Sitting there talking about I took care of everything while I was in jail. Girl, you ain't had no career like that. You act like your career was like that. You ain't have no Lil Kim run. You ain't have no Eve run. You ain't have no Foxy Brown run. You ain't have no Debrat run. You had like a Shonda. You and Shonda, man, your career, no, it was like Shonda from Chicago. Shout out to Shonda, fine ass. But you ain't have like you ain't have no Nicki Minaj run before you went to prison. You ain't have no Cardi B run. You ain't even have no Glorilla and a Sexy Red run. You was on a few hot songs. You had two hot songs, It's Whatever and Conceited, and you was on three features. Shonda fine as a motherfucker, boy. Wee! Eat her pussy from the back. Eat Shonda pussy from the back. Girl, bend over. I want to eat that pussy with your ass in the air. That's another subject. But anywho, that shit nowadays, that shit seems like look at Cardi B and Offset. You know what I'm saying? Shit didn't work, failed marriage. Tyrese talk about his marriage. It's all that shit. That shit just don't. You know what I mean? Seems like that shit ain't worth the headache, man. It is not worth the headache. It is not worth the headache. I ain't lying. Eat that pussy from the back every time. She'll come in the house. She'll come in the house. I'll be laying on the bed. I'll be laying on the bed doing this shit here, y'all. She'll come in the house. I'll be laying on the bed doing this shit here. Shonda, I'll be doing this. She's like, why you keep rubbing your face? I'm just cleaning you off a spot to sit. I'm just cleaning you off a spot to sit. Come over here and sit on my face. They all talk about their marriage. Yeah. Um, and the kid's the one that's gonna suffer behind it. You know what I mean? Like your daughter gonna grow up in the 5, 6, 7 years, 10 years. She's gonna be like, damn, y'all were wilding. You called daddy ugly, then she called him ugly though. Like she's so petty. When Papoose went live and he was exposing those recorded conversations and all that, she was like, "Get back on live, ugly, ugly." Oh, now he ugly. You were with this ugly ass man for 20 years. Now he ugly. Now he ugly. But I tell you, boy, scarred woman, boy, them motherfuckers will call you ugly. They'll say you ain't shit. No dick ain't shit. You ain't shit. But you was with me the last 10 years, 15, 20 years. You was with me. She just hella better call a man ugly. What? Keep talking ugly. Damn, your fucking your battle rapping boyfriend look just like him. So you calling him? I guess you calling him ugly. I guess you calling him ugly. He look just like him. Timu, Timu version. Crazy. Hella bitter. You could tell, bro. You could just tell, bro. You could tell. And running to the internet is not gonna solve your marriage. It's not gonna make nobody. It's not gonna win the people over, or none of that. Because Remy Ma, you're always looked at as the villain. Like you said, you don't mind being the villain. You know why you don't mind being the villain? Because you are the villain. Remy, you're not the victim. You are the villain. Remy, you got to realize there are women all over the world. There are women that are fans of you or were fans of you. There are women all over the world that would love to have half of the a man to do half the shit that Papoose was doing for you. That man honor the fuck out of you. The ground you walk on. You got women right now laid up with a nigga. He laid up in the bed right now, sleep. She looking at that nigga, debating if she want to throw hot water on his ass or not. Trying to find her exit plan, looking at this sorry ass nigga laying here. And you had a nigga like Papoose where he was displaying and he was still trying to fight for his marriage through thick and thin, for better or worse. The man was still going through marriage counseling, still fighting for his marriage. But you never loved that nigga. You never loved him. He ain't your type. I know Remy, man. I don't fuck women like Remy, man. I ain't fuck Remy. I will fuck the shit out of her ass. But I don't fuck women that are just like Remy. Remy ain't nothing but a hood booger with some money. She ain't nothing but a hood booger with some money, man. I don't fuck, man. Let me tell you something. They don't like good dudes. They don't like them for long. Yeah, for a battle rapper. They don't like good dudes too long. They like street niggas. They like a nigga they like to be able to go through the phone and can argue with him. Who is this bitch? They long motherfucker, they gonna backhand her ass. They gonna be in there fighting and shit. She like that kind of shit. She don't want no motherfucking gentleman. No man that's gonna goddamn really treat her like a queen and really love on her and love only her. She don't want that. She want a like a Papoose like a thug, but he ain't like thugged out. You know what I mean? He ain't rugged thug. Like he a thug. You can tell Pap got that in him, but he ain't that. She want a rugged ass, run down, low down ass. No, you ain't shit ass nigga. You know you can look at a nigga like, man, I gotta let me lock this door if I had to shoot this nigga at. This nigga ain't shit. She want one of them kind of niggas. One of them niggas you gotta watch. Dirty ass nigga. Come in the house smelling like another bitch ass nigga. She want a ain't shit ass nigga. She don't want no nigga like I'm telling you. That girl will be 190 years old before she find another damn man and treat her how Pap would treat her. Cause for especially people who know her, all the celebrities, all the athletes that's watching this shit unravel, you don't think they looking at it like, man, shit, man, Remy, I just fuck her, man. I would never take that too serious with her. That man held you down there in your darkest hours, and it's not worth it. It's not worth the headache, man. Nowadays, marriage is not worth the headache or the heartbreak. Man, ain't no telling how I fucking feel. I already slight throw it off. Ain't no telling how I feel if I was holding a woman down while she was in prison for 7 years, taking care of my stepson, you know what I'm saying, being a father for him, taking care of my kids, doing all what I'm doing, and then you get out and years later we here, and it ain't like you left when they left me for a fucking battle rapper knocked you. You left me for a fucking battle rapper.